Oh, now I need to pin Molly's image because I don't want to see myself. Then I do that. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness! All right, well, look, we got here. We got here at 3:30.
I don't even have the YouTube open. We're here.
Oh my God! All right, you do that. I'll talk.
Oh my God!
You do that. Everybody, Kai Ryssdal here. Molly Wood's on the other end of the phone getting her YouTube up. Welcome back to Make Me Smart, where we try day after day after day to make today make sense.
After day. We're crushing it.
Day.
We're making some small parts of every day make sense. We definitely are, if not all the parts, but we're still trying. It is happy hour Friday, economics on tap. I am assuming that Kai's not having a stonk tail. I hope some of you in the YouTube chat are. I'm looking now. The jackhammers are not here.
There's some beers.
That's all done.
There's some beers.
When
does the weekend show kick off? Right now. This is it.
Yeah, exactly. Right now. We are I'm here just to listen to grown adults use the term stonks seriously.
Eleanor Hancock, you're having a Rolling Rock? What that I don't no.
Love it.
Don't do that.
Fascinating. Fantastic. A whole bunch of IPAs, blah, blah, blah. Blood orange soda. That's a good one. Lakefront Brewery IPA, blah, blah, blah.
Look, I am nothing if not consistent.
I see you have a fancy glass. Is it hazy? It looks a little hazy.
It is. It's a hazy. It's Belching Beaver Brewery, which I'm going to assume is from Oregon somewhere. Hazer's going to hazy IPA. Just
Austin
bought it
Guerrero's
like 20
having
minutes ago at the store.
Hey, nice work. Casamigos Reposado. You haven't tried Drizzly after our whole conversation? Booze delivery?
No.
A beer mosa is happening. Wow.
Ew. I don't even know what that is. But ew.
I have questions. I have invented a mocktail that I'm pretty excited about.
Yes.
I have mango puree, sparkling water, a dash of cardamom, and some thyme to act as my hedge/shrub.
Get it? Hedge.
I'm trying it now. Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. I crushed it. You guys.
Good.
Turns out I'm a mocktail mixologist.
That's awesome.
Who knew?
That is awesome.
Life is never too long to get a load of me. Oh my God. Life is never too long to discover a thing you didn't know you could do. I can make a mocktail. I grew this time. Never
Did you really? Wow, that's impressive.
Too long.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Okay.
What a delight.
With the pleasantries out of the way, shall we?
Yes, let's get to it. Yes.
Okay.
I wonder what I put in here. I can't even remember. You go first.
Well, you try to remember, and I'll pick up where you left off yesterday. We had a whole conversation yesterday about, I think it was yesterday, about Marjorie Taylor Greene and what she actually believes in and what that represents, which is to say the mass execution of Democratic members of Congress, just to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And the real seriousness of what it is that she says. And as we know, yesterday, the House in full voted to strip her of her committee assignments. It was mostly partisan. There were 11 Republicans who agreed with all the Democrats to strip her of her committee assignments. And so today, and this is it's a sidebar note, it's not my actual news thing. So today she decided to have a press conference. Mm-hmm. And according to a tweet from Paul Kane, who's the congressional correspondent for the Washington Post, he went behind her and took a picture of the press that was at this press conference by this woman who wants to
execute. Uh-oh, I lost Kai. Did you lose Kai? Oh no. Hold on. He froze. He's talking, but it's not coming down the Comrex. Okay, hold on, YouTube. Live. Take it away. No, totally. I'll just wave at him. Sing us a song, you're the Mollywood, and you're all alone on the YouTube. I blame you for that person who said sing us a song. Because unfortunately I will.
What if I do this?
I'm the new leader of the Decepticons.
I can hear you on the Zoom.
I'll take that.
Can I bang him
Chaos.
up on Zoom?
Guys, Mercury is in retrograde. We have been talking about this a lot on my team. The tech team, you should know, is a bunch of astrologists.
Holy crap.
I think we're getting him back any minute now.
Hang on. I'll do something. Yeah, you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you on the Zoom.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
we had you on Zoom.
I can roll on myself. Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Now you're on back.
You.
He's back on Comrex.
I'm back on Comrex. You know what's really funny? This thing just went away. Wow.
It really did. Who's eating your cables out there? Squirrels?
I don't know, but now I have to go run this cable again. Okay, so let's just have a quality check here. Drew, you got me right? Okay, Molly, you got me right?
You sound great.
Okay, so I guess we'll just pick up with where I left off. And as the YouTube just goes, what?
What?
Yeah, my Zoom is still unmuted. Hang on a minute. Wow.
You are learning how to run a podcast. That's right, Sarah Schlosser.
This is unbelievable.
It involves running your own cable. I mean, when we get to my story, it is going to be so appropriate to this exact moment.
Wow.
However, you were saying that a member of the press went around behind Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Went behind Marjorie Taylor Greene, or as Olivia Nuzzi has decided to call her, Marge Greene, because Marjorie Taylor Greene is too grand and she doesn't deserve the honorific abbreviation MTG, just like RBG and AOC. So Congresswoman Greene, anyway, long story short, believes in all kinds of crazy things, was stripped by the entire House of her committee assignments. There were 35 reporters there today hanging on her every word, which is just we're doing it wrong.
So yesterday when I said we should tell the truth about what this person believes and that it is okay to amplify the truth about what this person believes, that does not mean we should continue to make her a freaking celebrity and show up at her press conference that she's going to call to further her beliefs. Like what do we have to do? What do we have to do?
Right.
Yeah. Right. I am embarrassed for I wish you weren't all wearing masks, except I'm glad you are, but I wish you weren't so I could pick you all out and at you, for crying out loud. I saw this woman like on mute on CNN all day today. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. That is not what I meant when I said it is okay to tell the world what she actually believes in, for crying out loud.
So that's really just what I wanted to say. I had another very macroeconomic geeky one, but given the fact that I wasted 90 seconds or 2 minutes of everybody's time going away, over to you for your news, Ms. Wood.
What? You never waste our time.
No, go ahead.
You don't want to geek out because we love it.
No, I don't want to geek out. I've lost the mood. The joy is gone.
Oh, buddy.
I know. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Technobo Bleach is not your friend today. I read this story. We talked about it in the Make Me Smart Slack. I've been talking about it with all my friends today. It is the New York Times. They released an entire series, totally appropriately called The Primal Scream, all about.
Oh, I saw that this morning. Mothers. Oh my God, I meant to mention this to you. Yes.
Yep. Like, you really got to go look at it, and you have to see these photos and read these stories of the mothers, the three mothers on the brink, 3 American mothers on the brink. There are other stories such as America's mothers are in crisis, how society has turned its back on mothers. Will the stimulus plan help working mothers? Working moms are struggling. And I got to say, I read this whole piece, and believe me, I am thrilled that this is occurring. Thank goodness. They've been following some of these mothers since September. It is absolutely gut-wrenching. And look, maybe it's me, and part of my problem is that I always go to the rage, but I don't think that but as much as I love this story,
that's the problem.
I actually feel as though the rage was stripped out of it in a way that I don't think that I'm okay with, because these stories are utterly gutting. They're utterly devastating. And the end of the story is but there's hope, and they were really scrappy, and moms are awesome. There was a cartoon going around a couple of months ago that was you moms are awesome. You're heroes. And then the mothers on the other end, with the towels and just trying to just being like, yeah, we actually would prefer some help, but we prefer to not have to be so awesome. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
So super quick. It is unbelievable. And super quick, like statistical addendum to this. So we got the January jobs report this morning. In the U.S. labor market in the month of January, 275,000 women left the workforce. 80% of all those who left the workforce were women. It's insane.
Jesus.
And the idea that and look, God bless Jay Powell, because he talks all the time about lasting damage and all of this stuff, but and forget Congress just because the idea that nobody's really focusing on this except maybe you is, that's not fair, but you know what I mean, is just craziness, because this has lasting damage to the economy. That's that's the thing that Powell talks about all the time, and this is a huge part of it. It's going to change this workforce.
It is. And it's going to change the outlook and the opportunities, because when we say it's going to change the workforce, what we mean is that all these women who leave the workforce are going to have a hard time getting back into the workforce because all of the BS that caused them to leave and get paid less in the first place and still have to do all the emotional labor. And then it's going to be hard for them to come back in to the workforose. And it's appalling. And I understand the women they've interviewed since September are tired, but they need they need more rage in this story.
Let's remember that before, in the before times, like really close butting up against the beginning of the pandemic, we had gotten to the place where women were the majority of the workforce and were prospering at long last. And now all of that in less than a year has just been ripped away. Yeah. Totally agree.
So
it's unbelievable.
Super happy that this is showing up. Good job, New York Times, for making it a whole entire wonderful package. I really, though, don't want you to talk about how great moms are. I want you to be pissed on our behalf. That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
I also saw, just as a side note, and a bunch of people tweeted this at us, that 23andMe, the genetic testing company, is going to go public via SPAC, which means that a company that has been allowed to be a public company that exists only to sneak other public companies into the party by purchasing them is going to sneak 23andMe in through. And look, I know that the IPO due diligence process isn't perfect, but remember when WeWork had to file an S1 and all of us were like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is, I believe the term is banana pants, because all of their crazy lack of corporate governance was in the S1. None of that is going to happen with 23andMe, a company that has unfettered access to the genetic data of millions of people. No due diligence, just rework.
The little asterisk on this one is that the SPAC that is taking 23andMe public is run by Richard Branson. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Of all the completely random things, you're like, oh, all right, that's fine. No worries.
Okay. Maybe one of his eventual spacecraft will take all your DNA to an asteroid. You'll never know because you didn't get to read the S1.
and thus the plot of Seven Eves carries on. Anyway,
nice.
Shall we?
Good call.
Wasn't that good?
Yeah,
Wasn't that good? Yeah.
That was bravo, sir. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Shall we play a game?
We shall. Yes.
Half full, half empty.
There we go. All right. Drew gives us some topics. I know. He's like, get to the good stuff, man. They're not here for you and Molly, guy. They're here for me. Drew
here for me.
So hit it.
Are you half full or half empty on electric vehicles?
Oh, interesting.
I'm an empty gas tank. Heyo, which means I'm full. I'm half full.
Tip your weight person, they'll be here all week. I am half full, and also let me just say, I'm not a big fan of car ads, but there was a charming General Motors ad this week with Will Ferrell and Aquafina and some other people about GM's move into the electric car space. Google it, or Tony, our digital analog producer, will put it on the show page. Charming little ad. But yeah, I'm half full for sure.
Isn't it? Is that going to be in the Super Bowl? I think maybe. Yeah. I
mean,
is
that a Super Bowl ad?
I think it might be.
But it's 90 seconds long. That's like $15 million.
Well, they always
or whatever.
release the
They
like
can afford it.
90-second version on YouTube now
Yeah,
before
yeah.
there's a whole ecosystem of the ad to get you hyped for the
I
actual
should have
ad
thought
when
of
it
that.
airs or something.
Of course.
I don't know.
Such a noob. Yeah.
But I am half full, and GM supposedly has cracked the nut on some cool new battery technology, which I want to know more about, because that's probably, battery and infrastructure are the only things holding it back. But
the whole smash. Yep.
Broadly, like long term, yeah, come on.
For sure.
Okay, what do we got? What's next?
How about Valentine's Day gifts?
Oh God, I'm empty. I hate. That's it.
I'm reconsidering. I made that rude noise.
Are you?
Well, here's why. The only reason I'm reconsidering is that the way that I personally have gotten myself and my pod through the pandemic is to just basically host a series of Mad Hatter-esque theme parties. And we're even gonna watch the Super Bowl, which normally I don't really care about because I kind of gave up on football. But I was just like, yes, is it a party? And can I attach a theme to it, such as nachos? Let's go. So from that perspective, if you're looking for some entertainment, any entertainment, just go crazy on Valentine's Day this year. Why not?
No.
This has a lot of sugar in it, which I actually think is having more of an effect on me than bourbon. Not a big sugar.
Oh
person.
my God. Oh my God. It's like that time
I'm drunk on mango juice. Like, what is wrong with me?
Oh man.
I'm like a baby. All right, Drew, keep it going.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
What else do we got?
Speaking of Richard Branson, half full or half empty civilian space flights.
Oh, you mean like billionaires buying a seat?
I mean, I feel like that's the only.
I don't know. Drew's like, I don't know, man.
It doesn't say
real
billionaires.
civilians.
I just push the buttons.
Okay, so look,
I love Drew.
I'm going to go with this one. I am half empty, if only because space is still an experimental place, right? You know what I mean? And we need people up there who can actually advance the science and the technology and, the astrophysics, well, which is probably all mostly figured out already. I don't think it's a tourist thing yet. That's where I am.
I don't think so either. I think, you'll still have some very wealthy tourists to sort of like keep excitement up, but I don't think there's going to be civilians with any regularity. I am all the way full on a low Earth orbit economy, without a doubt, but there's no reason to jump ahead to civilians when, like you point out, there's so much work to be done.
Yeah. It's work.
So half empty.
There you go.
On a space thing. You tricked me.
I know, right?
All right, what else? I think we got one more.
We got one more, I think.
We got We're number 11.
Oh, so let me tell you what this is about. So this is a story that Scott Tong did for Marketplace a couple of days ago, pointing out that according to the latest Bloomberg Index of the most innovative countries in the global economy, the United States, which used to be number 1, is now number 11. And I was thinking about that today when I was running, and this is the God's honest truth. I had a random thought when I was running. I don't actually believe that we're number 11. I mean, if you look at all of the gizmos and gadgets that we use in this economy today, how much of the IP came from here, right? Yes, we export the manufacturer. Yes, we have support staffs elsewhere. But I continue to believe, and here comes my political stump speech, because Adam Schiff is going to be the Attorney General of California. I continue to believe in the innovation and the capacity of the American economy, right? If you look at your iPhone, it says designed in Cupertino, manufactured in China. And I think that matters.
Yeah. We don't have a metric. I mean, we've actually done episodes on this on tech for, the idea that we need to recalibrate how we measure GDP to include innovation. And so I am definitely willing to give you this one on a technicality, which is like, if there's not a metric to measure innovation, then I don't even know what you're trying to say right now. Study.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Bloomberg
We're number
Index.
1. We're number 1. However, we better get We definitely better get our butts in gear with respect to research and development ASAP and funding all of those things without a doubt, because it cannot only come from the private sector. And I would love to see us get hella innovative right now on some climate tech.
Sorry, can I just take us back to where we started, and then I promise I'm going to let us get out of here. But as long as we are wasting time on, and look, it's not time that's wasted; it's time that is sucked away from us on things like Marjorie Taylor Greene and the absolute ridiculousness of that entire side of our political system. We don't have brain space. We don't have capacity. We don't have the bandwidth to do the stuff we actually need to do to prosper in this economy.
Yeah.
Truly.
I mean, that's 100% true. Partisan politics destroys economies. Right. Destroys economies.
I'm going to make another. Yeah. I'm going to make another plug here for Adam Gentleton's new book about the Senate of the United States and what a just drain on us that is. But anyway. Okay. That's it. So
but yeah.
And it's over. Shut up. Oh, man.
I love it. That is it for us. We will be back on Monday. Please send your questions and your comments. Hit us up at makemesmart@marketplace.org. You know we love a voice memo.
We do. Love them more than anything.
I love how you're trying to get us out of here. Like, I got nothing but time, man. I got a mango mocktail and I'm ready to rock.
Make Me Smart is produced and directed by Marissa Cabrera, who every Friday afternoon probably questions her choices in life. Tony Wagner is our... Okay, they wrote Hyperspace producer. I'm not saying that. He just produces stuff. Ben Hathcote and Stephen Bion are our video producers. No, I'm not doing that. You know me. That's not me, man. Stephen Bion are our video producers. Erica Phillips writes our newsletters and the Make Me Smart skill on our smart devices.
That was lasers, obviously, because hyperspace. Today's program was engineered by Drew Jostad, also our co-star. Ben Tolliday and Daniel Ramirez composed our theme music. The senior producer is Donna Tam, and the executive director of On Demand is Tara Nieves, the ladies with the luckiest jobs in the world. You just get to sit here and watch it unfold and hope for the best.
Yeah. Now I have to go figure out what chewed on my internet cable.
I know. What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's bumming
Squirrels. Me. Really?
All
I
right.
mean, really, seriously, it's the sugar. They're just like, you can't even say Drew Jostad, which A, is hard to say in the best of times. But B, there is really a lot of...
Look at
sugar high is like a whole new high.